just finished coming back from the gym, getting a nice workout on after our Thanksgiving, which gives you a rough idea of what time it is. Is being a little cold in winter, and nothing too complicated really. Just really trying to tone my body, so it's gonna be perfect when hiking. Don't really have any like bodybuilding goals. Just looking to look good, feel good, eat as much as I can, and be able to fit in my pants still. So what we did was a little bit of squatting, barbell squatting, stuck in between the 15 reps for about 3 sets. Then after that, building a nice sweat, almost soaking my shirt, went over to the quad extension. A lot of people underestimate the average population unless you're glued to the internet. These people are going to be like, oh, I never knew this. That the quad extension is actually great for your knees. Putting that ligament and tendon in compromised conditions, it's going to make it so it's strengthened really. So you can sit on your chair gaming for hours on RuneScape, leveling up to 99 without a care in the world. But after that, I went on to some calf extensions, seated calf extensions really. Not the one where you put the bar over your knee, the one where you're sitting down and there's like the platform is in front of you and you're really pushing it with your ankles. Now I know I probably don't have the best calf genetics, being no matter how many reps, no matter weight I put on, they're always going to be little noodles, but I like to strengthen them just to have a nice little ankle mobility. Then after that, once we got the calf extensions out of the way, really just moves on to some abs and some RDLs. Now this week, I didn't really want to put too much strain on my lower backs for the RDLs. So this is for anyone out there really. If week by week you start to get more fatigue, just lower the weight but keep the intensity high. Go for a little more reps, because again, not for all cases, but for majority, the higher the reps, not the lower chance you're going to have of injury compared to the higher the weight and lower reps. Now, this is not for everyone. This is really for general pop. Just think about the higher the load on the body is going to be leading to more fatigue and more stress. As is, my lower back has already been sort of compromised. That's why I wanted to dial it back just a little bit. Just to be able to wake up in the morning and not have back pain is the goal. So I did a little bit of RDLs, really feeling it, stretching out the eccentric portion. And then finished it up with a little bit of 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. Everyone's favorite. Never forget your cardio. And that's about it, really. Later on, probably, when I have some free time, I'm going to be doing about a 35-minute walk with my dog. He's a little poodle who recently dislocated a hip, so he can't really walk far. I mean, all of 3 legs work perfectly fine, but it's just that one leg that's just limping there. Despite being 15 years old and getting attacked by a husky the other day, a couple months ago, he's still pushing strong. The fighting spirit. I think this stems from his ability to forget. I think he has dementia, forget he even has pain. And that's why he continues to run whenever he wants. We also didn't get the mutt of the litter. I think he was probably the little alpha of his little litter pack, because as far as I can remember, he'll be trying to get to town with dogs 3 times his size. And I'm not talking about like bigger poodles, no. I'm talking about boxers. I'm talking about pit bulls, stuff of that caliber. And it's admirable, really. I do got to give it props. But what was I saying? Oh, so we're gonna put him in the cart. Don't want a stroller, but a cart. Put a little bed in there, and he just rests his head on top of the carriage. He is the world guard. I am his carriage. take him a walk around the neighborhood. Enjoys, just make sure he's not stayed up in the room all there in the house. I'm just gonna give his nose a little fresh scent of air. Let me tell you, having an older dog is a bit like having a baby again, having a puppy. You're gonna have to get up at night a little bit more, because if they jump off the bed, there goes another leg. And I also found that if you have that dementia, they tend to want to wake up in the morning and go outside just to stand in the light. And that's what he does most of the times. It may look like he's possessed. No, he's just trying to find where he is, like he's lost. But that's just the passage of time. So after that, after the walk, probably gonna whip up some food. Might make a video about that. See, a lot of gym goers, they just think you don't have to be seasoned food, because it takes time. In reality, you can make great food in the same amount of time you make some boiled chicken or some unseasoned. I don't get the unseasoned part. Just make good food. It's easy. I mean, no one taught me. You just gotta really trial runs here and there. I mean, it'll take you a week at most to find a good recipe and just continue on from there. It's really not that hard. Just a little salt, pepper, garlic powder, maybe some cayenne if you're feeling spicy. Put that all in the blender with some chilies, guajilos as I call them. Find them anywhere. A little bit of water, and boom, you got a little sauce right there. Amazing sauce. Put that over your chicken. If you want to make it thick, put a little bit of creamer, heavy whipping cream. You're golden for the week. Put about 3 packages of a Costco chicken. Solid meal. Everyone, all your coworkers will be smelling like you're bringing a Mexican restaurant inside. And I'm not talking about I'm talking about a real Mexican restaurant, dog. The kind where you go in, playing loud music. They have a soccer game playing in the back. You know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you have no clue what I'm talking about, or you're afraid to go into a store like that, where even the cash register doesn't speak English. You just have to point at pictures what you want. And here's a little tip before I get off that. Whenever say con todo, you just say yes. That means just this one, you give it all. Just give me it all. No matter what. Just whenever they say con todo, just say yes. Trust me later. Because 1, it'll either make it more confusing if you say no, or 2, you're going to be missing out on a lot of good food. And what was the saying? Oh, meal prepping. So yeah, making that chili, golden, put that on any really meat, and you're yeah, you're solid. Now if you want to make some like shredded chicken or some birria, as you see in the new craze, same type of sauce, add a little more water, let it marinate in the pot, let it cook up for 30 minutes at most, shred it up with some forks. Another great meal. Well, that's all I got. Oh, if you're wanting to lose weight but you want to do it on Stairmaster because you just feel bored, or even a treadmill, just go outside. It takes the same amount of time of just walking around the neighborhood, or just really going out, enjoying the sunlight. Not only will it benefit you physically, but mentally, the cognitive benefits are amazing. Well, that's all I got. See you.